One of the biggest inhibitors of children being able to play sport in this country or to be physically active is the lack of playing facilities. And we work very closely with the Department of Basic Education in terms of understanding which schools around the country are in desperate need of infrastructure development. And we've got some fantastic partners on board that assist us in the process. Boulders, number one, and Hitachi, number two, who have joined forces with us. We've been on this journey together since 2013, where we go about finding schools that meet a certain criteria in terms of excellent management, good discipline in the school, and schools that have a desire to be active, schools that want to do the best for their children. And we know that has a fantastic rub-off effect in the classroom. Kids that are active, it stimulates the endorphins in the brain, and it gets the children playing. So it's just coupled to just a journey that we're on, just to try and get children active, get them playing, put in infrastructure, and put it into the right places in schools that are in need of it in South Africa.
To be honest with you, I really have to start by saying we are really humbled by the gesture shown from the business community, if I'm going to put it that way. We are really humbled to have a facility of that sort, of this sort, being built at this school. The significance of it is basically having our kids taking part in sport, assisting learners, especially when it comes to academics. Because immediately, if you have learners taking part in sport, you'd have a huge rise in academic performance. For us now, it is really the time to have these learners actively involved in sport. The facility as it stands here would hugely contribute towards us having these kids. Not only learners from this school, but the broader community. We have surrounding schools which we also would want to bring on board so they can, as we will be enjoying this facility, give them an opportunity, because you would find that this facility is built at this school and not at all other schools. So we have sister schools. That is what we call good school practices. If you have a look at Danville itself and the situation, there is the location of Danville, there is basically nothing for the youth to do. Absolutely nothing. Now, I think this facility in itself would draw the youth to the school. You don't need to be a learner of Danville Primary School. We can start establishing clubs. Keep these kids off the street, and I think by making use of this facility and enticing and luring them to this, it takes their minds and it takes their activity away from what is happening outside, the gangsterism and the drug abuse. For those sponsors, allow me to really say thank you, and thank you once again.
It gives me great pleasure to be here on behalf of Hitachi Construction Machinery in conjunction with SuperSport Let's Play initiative to launch this beautiful sporting facility. At Hitachi, driven from our head office in Japan, we believe in the Connect Together 2020, which basically refers to connecting with our customers, our products, our solutions, and also the local communities. Through our involvement with SuperSport, we've managed to reach over 22 underprivileged schools across different communities in South Africa, reaching over 91,000 kids. There's no greater feeling in this world to see the looks on kids' faces when you open a sporting facility such as this, when they come from communities that don't have anything. Apart from physical health benefits of being fit and active, there's a magnitude of other benefits, such as teaching kids basic life skills, such as teamwork and good sportsmanship. You know, playing a sport teaches you to be triumphant when you win, but it also teaches you to be resilient when you lose. Playing sport also inculcates a discipline in kids because you learn to play within the rules of the game. And studies have also shown that playing sport or being active also has a link to academic performance. So it is for this reason that we are excited and that we believe that adequate training facilities and sporting fields are necessary and relevant in our current times today. And physical education is essential in shaping the future of tomorrow, which is our kids.
We involved in this project in Mafikeng, in the community of Mafikeng, to give away to, especially to the community of Mafikeng as one of our CSI projects. We were fully involved as a builders in this project with building material and making sure we transported ourselves from various types of our stores, making sure this project is off the ground. We are not doing this for a Danville school. We had to identify a school in Mafikeng. Danville Primary School was being identified based on the facts that they put on the table and what we saw from this community. This is not for them, it's for the community of Mafikeng, especially for the schools. That's why we're planning going forward that we will have tournaments of various primary schools to be handled in this sports ground. And the community, if they are formalized teams, we can open for them to come and use the facility.
To have a facility like this, it means a lot to a school like this. We know that it will do a lot more than just kids playing. A lot of lessons will be learned here because we know that a facility like this that is aimed at assisting learners participate in sport actually leads to other positive and good spin-off as well. So we, as a department, we are really appreciating the partnership that we see here and what it actually translates into. So this is really a good initiative which we really commend as a Department of Basic Education.
Although we have identified Danville Primary in Mafeking as a school that will have this asset as part of their offering to their learners, we invite and we have invited various schools within the community to use this facility. So it's for the community, it's for the other children, and the intention is to run with organized programs so that children know on a weekly basis they have a fixture, they come to this facility, they participate, they compete, and the whole idea is to get as many children as possible capable of being selected for their team to represent their school playing here at Danville Primary. So it's just spreading the goodwill amongst the community, giving all the children hope and opportunity, and for them it's fantastic. You know, they haven't had this opportunity before, so we're giving that opportunity to them.